Before beginning the chapters 9 and 10 figurative language for the Watsons Go to Birmingham 1963, please be sure to put both your name first and last and your homeroom at the top of your paper. This assignment is worth a total of 35 points. The directions say, in this novel, the author uses similes, metaphors, personification, and hyperboles to inform and entertain his readers. Use the definitions and samples of figurative language in your notes to answer the questions about the excerpts below. Each question is worth 5 points. That's 2 points for identifying the figurative language correctly and 3 points for explaining it. The first piece of figurative language is, it didn't matter who won the argument because the car started rocking me to sleep. So this underlined portion, the car started rocking me to sleep, is the piece of figurative language that you need to identify. You need to tell me what it is and why. 2. I wanted to lean up and whisper to Mama, "Hang on, Mama. You're going to blink and inhale about 62 zillion more times before you get out of this car." So the underlined portion is the figurative language. I need you to tell me what it is and explain why. 3. It looked like a deformed, evil, one-armed space robot. This piece of figurative language is referring to the water pump from chapter 9. In order to answer this question, you need to tell me what kind of figurative language it is and why. This question also has a second part. You need to turn this piece of figurative language here into a metaphor and rewrite it on these lines. 4. The lights knocked some of the darkness out of the way, and we felt safe again. The underlined portion is the piece of figurative language that you are trying to identify, and you need to explain why it is that type of figurative language. 5. As we drove down the mountain with our arms sticking out of the windows and our fingers wiggling in the breeze, I thought the brown bomber must look like a bug lying on its back with 4 skinny brown legs kicking and twitching to try and put it back on its feet. The underlined portion is the piece of figurative language. You need to identify it here and explain why you chose the piece of figurative language that you did. Then you need to take this piece of figurative language and rewrite it on these lines as a metaphor.